here for our vintage cube. We just finished salvaging a sort of a train wreck draft. It was red, white, and blue. We started green, it got cut, blue was cut, ended up being kind of a mishmash, but we had 3 mocks in and ended up being basically a kind of good cards deck with very sketchy mana, and we ended up pulling 2 and 1 by the skin of our teeth, which I think we got pretty lucky on. So let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. Make sure our sound is working. It appears to be working. All right, and I apologize if you hear some baby crying. We are with baby today. He's been voicing his displeasure at certain plays or picks. I don't blame him. No, he's about to wake up. No. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, well, this is a fun first pick. We've got Mox Emerald and Karn and Rofellos. Wow. Wow. The sickness. I think we just take the Emerald, though. Moxen are always just good. And there's also the fact that you just can't play Moxen in any other format. If we're super lucky, we'd wheel Rofellos, which I really don't see happening. But a Mox is just good, period. Is there any chance of wheeling Rofellos? Let's see. Hero, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, maybe there's like Welder. I doubt it. I doubt it. I do think the Mox is better. Rofellos really kind of. Oh my God! Natural Order and Garrick. Well. No blue cards to speak of. Black is okay. The Natural Order is just such a fantastic green card. I really like Garrick too, but Natural Order is just a kind of the most broken thing. Red. There's Taiga. Smokestack for if someone takes Welder, they've got Smokestack coming after. That's pretty fun. Yeah, let's just take Natural Order. Realize we may be fighting someone for green, but you know, at least. Okay, not much here. Not much here. Although there's a Smuggler's Copter. It's actually a surprisingly good card. There's an Ulamog. There's a Crypt. Imperial Seal is probably just the best actual card. Inquisition's very good too. I'll take the Smuggler's Copper and keep my options open. This still could be like a mono red deck, for example. There's a Primus, which is a really excellent target for Natural Order. There's a Signet as well, a Wrath, some lands, some fairly forgettable blue cards. Kalidas, I think, is much better in Legacy or Modern. Yeah, I think the Woodfall is the best, so. And so far, really nice. Really wish that Rofellos would come through, although I think that's just not going to happen. I got a Regrowth. Yeah, TNN. TNN's nice. And I like blue-green. I don't really like this Garrick. I just think it's kind of too weak and too slow. I think this is I like this card a lot. Yeah, we may not end up playing, but you know, if you get a couple swords, this can do a lot of work. Okay. Pelucranos it's pretty weak. I mean, I like it in Legacy and Modern again. Kind of thinking Bayou. You know, we might get like Recurring Nightmare or something like that, and this opens up our options. This is a bit out of place. If we can make it work. Wow, tooth and nail. Yeah, that's really nice to see that so late. I think we're in the right colors. Nykthos, probably a trap right here. And Den Protector. Yeah, let's take this. It's the most explosive thing. Is it only green creatures? It's any 2 creature cards. Okay. And there's the Spaghetti Queen here. The Flying Spaghetti Monster. Yeah, let's just take tooth and nail. And well, now we just need targets and elves, really. And got the green tinker. Is there any chance we can get that Rofellos? I shouldn't even try to hope. So this finds the Bayou. That's a thing. There's also duplicate. And Fauna Shaman. Take Fauna Shaman, it can be ordered. Put this here for now. 6, 7, 8. Okay, as I feared, we are not getting Rofellos back. However, a sword did come back. Now, granted, it's the weakest sword, but it's still a sword. Oh yeah, Goblin Welder came back. If the smokestack is there too. So let's there's a little more reason to play TNN. And there's a Garrick. Also a Taiga. I'll take the Garrick. I actually like this Garrick. The first cube I ever played, I went 3-0 and I had Garrick, and he was very good, so I have a soft spot for him. Okay. Well, since we're not getting Rofellos, it doesn't matter. I suppose I'll take this thicket. TNN's still a bit out of place, but we are playing green. This is our specialty. Don't see us playing that. Let's take more lands. Ooh, that is nice to get the Sanctum. That makes TNN a little bit better. We have a random white splash here. And a last pick Nykthos. Okay. Here, there's a Hissing Quagmire. Not really fantastic. Solemn, actually, I like Nissa a lot, but the nice thing about Solemn is that it's mana fixing, so it's kind of makes the TNN thing a little bit better. Although, you know, I think Nissa is just better because Nissa ramps to Tooth and Nail, and I think that's just more consistent with what we're doing. So, yeah, I'll take the Nissa. Let's just double check I'm not missing anything big. There is Demonic Tutor, which is very good, but not even sure if we're playing black. And maybe we can wheel this Dissenter's Deliverance, or if we're lucky, the Solemn. I would take. Ooh. Okay, now this is I like Coercive Portal. I really like Grave Titan. It kind of makes me want to play black just for Grave Titan over the TNN because it's so good. And then there's the other sword if we want to go more blue. And there's Misty too. So yeah, this is a good pack for us. There's also an Avacyn's Pilgrim. Pew. I wonder though if it's just the Pilgrim and that we need early green cards. kind of sad face to pass Titan. And this is the worst mana ramp, but it is mana ramp. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Pilgrim. It's what we need the most right now. Oh, there's Channel. Talk about the most broken card. Stramoka might end up playing pretty well. Do we just take Channel, though? I think we just take Channel. What's the most unfair thing? Okay. So, elves. We have another elf versus sword option here, although this is the best sword. So I'm going to take the best sword. The best sword versus the second worst, probably the worst elf. The other one was an okay sword against the second worst elf. Still don't know if we're playing black. Ooh, Birds of Paradise. I think that's what we have to play. I like the Lumbering Falls and everything, but this makes all of our potential other colors possible. Also wears a sword. And there's balance. Balance that is just so good. Do we just take balance? Is there anything else we're looking at here? Maybe Seasons Past? Seasons Past does a lot. And what does this do? You just find a basic land. That's actually really good for us, I think. I think we want the Traverse. Yeah, it makes TNN even that more playable. Okay. Wormcoil versus Guruk. I think I actually like Garruk a little bit better here. He's got card draw. Okay, there's an Awakening Zone. I suppose I'll take Awakening Zone. There's always the possibility of, I don't think we're doing him. This works with, Tooth and Nail, and we still might see Craterhoof. Opposition. I think we can play this. So blue, this finds blue, this is blue. Channel would have been a reason to take the hoof. Sorry, the Wormcoil. There's this card. I kind of like that card a lot, actually. And Atarka. The thing is, Atarka is such a good target for Tooth and Nail. I think I need to take Atarka. Yeah. Ooh, we got another sword. I'll take that for Sword Patrol. And I'm a big fan of Dramoka as well. I like the Dragon Lords. Jar or Brainstorm? Probably Jar. Okay, this will make a truck a little bit more playable. I suppose between Gideon and a Spectre, we're more likely to play a Gideon. This is my Spectre. So I think we just have to take library here. I don't like that it's colorless, but it's just so good. It's the card draw. And gives mana. Yeah. We actually have a possibility of playing Leovold. But let's just take library here. Okay. Wow, Treachery. And Trop. And Sylvan. Treachery really is that good. It really is. Yeah, it's painful not to take. We lost the Misty too. I think Treachery is just good enough though that we take it. Okay, Swamp or Forest, so this would find Bayou. I guess we can just take that. Or Black Blue. It's also just Lotus Cobra. I think it's probably Lotus Cobra, right? Yeah, it holds a sword, it gives mana. Yeah, I think we do that. So a Wall of Roots or a Wreck Sage. I think again it's got to be the Wall of Roots. We really need a mana acceleration at this point. This is going to count as a land. So it's looking a little bit better. I think we're not playing 3 swords. We could even just side in TNN against the right. Let's do this. Ah, Avenger. Great. A little something more to tooth and nail out. I kind of rather side in the TNN and swords against the right deck. Still maybe get an opposition. Well, there's a survival. I prefer the ravine though. Yeah, we're not quite like toolbox enough to survival, I think. Okay, and Manglehorn does a good job of acting like the Wreck Sage. It's not out of the question to just play Jar on its own. I mean, it is just good, you know. It's a temporary draw 7. Just we're not like abusing it, but it's still good. It's got some interaction with Leovold, but practically they're not usually doing a lot with draw on their turn anyway. Another sword. Another sword. We also have Blightsteel for tooth and nail. Let's do the swords. Let's just take them all. Gotta catch them all, bros. We have every single sword except the Fire and Ice. So we should have some sideboard options. Genesis Wave. I suppose we'll play that over something like Leovold, right? Seems a little tricky to get this guy into play, and this is good with channel. Yeah. Let's do that. Thalia, Fatal Push, Disenchant, Living Death, Flame Tongue Kavu. Not great for us. Maybe Disenchant against the right deck. Also not great for us. Maybe Nahiri is the most impactful. Doubt we're playing it. Sure, Mirari's Wake. I suppose that's actually sort of playable for us. Yeah, why not? Works with some of our stuff. Thing is, we're not really playing tokens, but Bob, greatness at any cost? Sure. Okay, survival and last pick. Alright, this is not the best green deck. Pilgrim Birds. We don't have that much early stuff. But we have Natural Order, we have Channel. Is even Channel good enough? It's more of like a turn 4 play or something. I could see not playing Channel and playing like TNN. See not playing Smuggler's Copter either. And then playing a couple swords maybe. Like what are the best swords? Body and Mind and Feast and Famine are really good. Just do that. And then we have like Bayou, Sanctum, Library, Ravine, Thicket, Sure Coast, Stomping Ground, Emerald, and let's see what Magic suggests. Likes 1 and 7. So how many blue sources do we have? 1, 2, 2 blue sources. Man, that's really tough. 3, 4, 5 for the double blue. I feel like we need to add an extra blue here. Okay, how many blues now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 blues? What could go wrong? Let's do it. It's a bit loosey-goosey. I think we side in Channel. Maybe, you know, if we have more like swords and jars and things like that, we do Channel. But at this point, all right, let's see how this does. I'm not feeling great. This feels like a 1-2 deck. Okay, Pilgrim, Genesis wave, what could go wrong? Let's keep. Good old Genesis wave for 1 coming up here. Discarded. Oh god, we're dead. We're just dead, aren't we? Oh, should have attacked for 1. Another failure there. Somehow I think we're getting reanimated. No. Unbelievable, okay. Let's attack this time. Zoom. So he's playing blue-black. Duress, sure. Guess you... I don't know between these 2 useless cards what you're taking. Maybe I take the blue out here. Well, Treachery is good against Reanimator, but I have to get there. Haha, joke's on you. You don't know how bad my mana base is. So 3, 4, 5. Still nothing. Could Genesis wave for 2. That seems pretty terrible. I think we've lost this. It's just too slow. Hypnotic Spectre, okay. That's actually surprisingly irritating. Probably see what we lose. Guess we just... If he doesn't take the wave or the forest, we just Genesis wave next turn. Oh god. Yep. No, that's going to do it for us, I think. He could have attacked first. So he also made a mistake. Manglehorn. 6. Guess we Genesis wave for 3? What can we get at 3? We get a bunch of things that die. And swords. I guess maybe draw a land of Genesis wave for 4 and then we can hit. 4 doesn't really do much either. We want to be Genesis waving for 5, I think. I mean, 4 is just more cards. Yeah, or we can just get right. Okay, well, we still have our wave. Alright, so maybe wave next turn. If we draw land. Here, this is a wave for 4. So if we draw land, we wave for 5, and I don't know, maybe we can get like a Nissa or something. guess we can put lands. Yay. And we're just dead. Yep. Okay, well that was pretty brutal. Don't really have a good answer to Reanimator. Oh, I see. So that's why we should not have cast the Fauna Shaman, because we just gave him something to kill us with. Let's play more. Right, taking turns with the bad plays here. Buried alive. All right. And let him have his fun. Inkwell, Massacre Worm, Children. A lot of things that are just bad for us. A lot of things that are just pretty bad for us. Okay. Inexplicably, he let us live another turn. I think we have cards here. Just let him kill us. So, how to salvage this? So blue and black. This also has pro black. That. Body and Mind doesn't seem great given that he's Reanimator. I could just like help him. The other question is, do we just lose Treachery and TNN and the islands? What if we did that? And we lose like island, Sanctum. We add 3. And then we could add, yeah, maybe it's just kind of too aggressive to try to hit those other, to hit the blue. Could do like a Nahiri. Could bring in like Channel and another sword. Maybe the Sword of One Piece. Maybe Genesis Wave is bad. And Mirai's Wake is bad. And we bring in like Sword and Copter maybe. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try this. Just take the Seacrum Coast out and add a Plains. Right. Just add a, you know what, add a forest. I think we have enough white, don't we, with the Pilgrim and stuff, and we just have this. Alright, let's see how this does. Okay, we have a sword and a traverse we'll keep. So we'll start with the Bayou, Do we traverse and look for planes or something? I think we can wait. We can wait to see if we want, you know, red or white. That's why I realized that was a reason to have the planes, right, and the is for the traverse. To have that in deck, okay. Duress, yikes, okay. That's pretty good. Okay, I think we're dying. I think we're dead. Shieldred, yep. Yep. This is just not good. Alright, this doesn't really do anything since he's gonna bring back a Shieldred. Yeah, this deck is just bad. We're losing to, like, not even that great things. Okay. And, well, I don't know if we can even deal with that. It's going to be blessedly quick, I think. Alright, well, there's an Awakening Zone, which will at least protect our stuff from Shieldred. So, the problem is we have no actual way of dealing with Shieldred, I think, in our deck. We had Treachery, and that's gone. Well, there's Garruk. There's Big Garruk. Although that doesn't really help with the Recurring Nightmare. So, yeah, I think we're... I don't really think we have any outs here. I suppose I could just concede for time. It's not the worst idea. Okay, and we have no blockers. So always yes. And always yield. And suppose I'll play that. So next turn that doesn't even really do anything because 4, 5. Yep. Maybe finish the bottom. he is rightfully unhappy with the way this game has gone. I don't blame him. Do I have any? I mean, I'm just dead in this 2 turns anyway, so. Alright, we're dead. So basically, so we got 2 swords in the sideboard. I mained the best 2.
Mm-hmm.
We have Treachery and True Name Nemesis. I mean, we have Natural Order and Tooth and Nail, which I think we had with our other one, right? And yeah, we have good things to hit, like Avenger, Tooth. In fact, I think I'll take Genesis Wave out. It's not very good. We even have Channel.
It looks like a good...
Right, keep it open.
Oh, keep it open.
Yeah, I can definitely...
Okay.
Definitely swell. I'm not actually playing Channel because I was like, well, you know,
Noel draws you to Channel.
Yeah, exactly, you know. So, but yeah, I think I'll take Genesis Wave out, and you can see the blue. It's kind of tough to. There's not that much. Because we have like Dramoka and Mirari's Wake. So I don't know. I think I'll take out Genesis Wave and maybe add another. I was thinking either a Smuggler's Copter or another sword.
Yeah, or maybe cut blue.
There is cut blue option.
So difficult to play.
I think that's probably the smartest thing actually. So if we cut blue, and then we could add like Copter and maybe the Sword of Light and Shadow.
Yeah, I mean, Copter Sword is a thing, right?
Yeah, it's a thing. So this is 14 lands, 50, and then we add one more.
Well, you got to get rid of your blue cards.
Yeah. Oh, and then of course a mistake I made. Yeah, I think that, and then I need to have at least a basic white and a basic red and a basic black just for traverse because it can find a basic land card.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing, but then if I do that, well, okay, I can lose Botanical Sanctum, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would just be blue, and then I can lose the Seacrum Coast, which also gives blue.
Right.
So from that, I can give a white, like one white, and say like one red.
Yeah.
How many lands? I have 18 lands. Okay, I don't need 18 lands.
Right. Well, what's Bayou?
Bayou is black, and for this Garuk here.
Oh. You're playing
Sorry, this one Garuk.
Right. So you were playing green, black, white, blue, red. So 5 color deck.
But they're like but they're one splashies, so I don't know. This is too much. I don't need 17 lands in a mox. So let's do 16 lands in a mox. How did I? And then I can add one more thing. So I could add. I guess I could put Channel back in because I have the swords. But maybe I should just do like. I could also just have like Memory Jar or a third sword. Maybe I just do all swords.
Yeah, all swords.
Let's do all swords. All right, let's do it. Die in a blaze of glory, right?
I mean, you love swords. So.
I do love swords. All right, let's do this. I think the blue I was just like, you know, TNN with swords, but I wasn't casting any. I was drawing blue, and at least the all these other cards that are multicolor are late game.
Yep.
Because like TNN, you want to play it on turn 3, right?
Right.
And, but like Dramoka, and then Dramoka and Atarka can be like natural ordered out, or, you know, there's also I could not play Wake and play Jar instead at the same memory slot.
Yeah,
just
Jar's probably.
mana. Maybe that's better. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I think Wake. I don't have enough like tokens and stuff, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big Mirari's Wake fan, but I don't think this is the right deck.
I mean, I have like Awakening Zone, but it's really like everything has to be right, you know?
Mm-hmm. And you know, at 5, Wake's at 5 with a white and a green.
And it already needs a white, so if I don't have the white, whereas like Jar is colorless, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
And you're hoping by 5 that you're playing, you know, Tooth and Nail, right?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, because I passed the Rofello, so I'm not doing Tooth and Nail at 5. I think what I'm hoping is like annoy them with sorted small stuff and then do something. This deck is not very good. I mean, let's be frank here. Okay, so yes, let's play.
Stare at people.
By the way, Chloe's been saying that like you're the El's Papa like, over and over again. This is a great. This is like the best.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
If only you had a Mox, that would be the perfect.
I know. Ooh, and opponent mulligans, great. Yeah, so we're going to do birds into turn 2 zone into turn 3 order for something big.
Yeah,
and then
right.
We'll be like, what was the problem,
And
bro?
don't die birds.
So I guess I'll play Bayou.
Yeah.
They could have a strip mine, but we have the birds that presumably does everything. So turn 2 Awakening Zone, and then we can decide if we want to probably order for a Woodfall Primus on the land or something. Okay.
Yeah, use.
That's fine, I don't care. Unfortunately, I don't have Terracodon. That'd be fantastic. So I could do Atarka, Avenger, Dramoka, or Primus. So always yes and always yield. Ooh, okay. So we have 5 mana. So we could either natural order or we could just play a Garruk.
Why don't you natural order?
I kind of want to. The reason to not natural order is then we lose our black source.
Oh,
Right.
right.
No,
But
we don't because
no.
we have Bayou.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think natural order. So natural order, what we can Primus and hit their Sapphire, or we could natural order for Avenger. Seems weak when there's only 3 lands in, although it could get pretty big. Atarka. There's not enough stuff to kill with Atarka.
Mm-hmm.
I think Primus is just best here.
Yeah.
Just natural order for Primus. Okay.
No. What did you? Oh, you sacked your birds?
You have to. It's a green creature.
Oh, it's a green creature.
These aren't green creatures. These
They're
are
not.
colorless.
Oh, colorless. I see.
So, yeah, I think we just do the Primus. Destroy that. Okay. All right. Well, so apparently this deck's very good. So mono green.
Green white.
Green white. So Sword of Body and Mind is great. Feast and Famine is green. This is what. Hey, 2 swords are white, 2 swords are green. That's pretty good.
Perfect.
Maybe just run it back, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You didn't submit the.
good.
Okay. Yes, I did.
Okay, not bad again. So we have an early. We have
You have a
stuff in
Dramoka.
jar.
Yeah.
This card is terrible. Hey, the sword. Okay. So we'll just play the Pilgrim since it'll give mana immediately, and we can play turn 2 sword. And that might just do it, actually. It's quite possible that he loses to sword on Pilgrim. Okay, Roofies. That's dangerous. I'm not going to block. Roofies are dangerous, and we're just... He's going to have 6/7 mana. So we might just die, but this is the best we can do. Okay, 7. Oh god, tooth and nail. Okay, that's surprisingly kind of him to only play that. That could have been way worse. Way worse. Okay, wow. So I think we're just going to equip our Pilgrim here. Play the Bayou.
I think it's Dryad.
I think we'll Bayou, we'll Traverse, and equip. But first, let's equip. And attack. He is just looking at you.
2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna get 6 back.
He just wants to like hang out with you. Look, he's like staring.
Yeah, he's at the start people stage, huh?
Okay, so that took him down. So 2 more hits and he might die. So I figure let's just traverse and get another land here. So because we have Dramoka, let's go for the plains.
Yeah. Does he have any lands in graveyard? He does, so you can use his thing if you
So
want.
he has
He has
infinite
infinite mana,
so,
yeah. What's he gonna play?
like Crater Hoof is gonna kill us here.
Is that milling?
Yeah, this is the milling sword.
Oh, okay.
So 2 hits and he's just from the milling, he's dead. Genesis Wave. Okay. That's not bad. He's got more mana, so he's got infinite mana, but so far nothing really scary.
Hydra.
Nothing that changes anything. And he's only got one card in hand, actually, which is...
Yeah, now he's down to...
good.
He can't draw a card anymore, right? He's dead. He's got 11 cards in library now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That was actually really bad, I think. Cascade. Sure, block this thing. It's fine.
Well, it's just Cascade when he casts it, right? Not attack. So.
Okay, so... Just attack again. Yeah, he's not dead because he'll be milled and then he'll have one more turn.
That's right.
So it doesn't actually...
But he's not going to be able to do any card draw shit like Genesis Wave or whatever.
Unless he's got something under his shoulder that kills us. Like if he has like a Crater Hoof, we're just dead, right?
Right. Oh, why didn't you play your Dromoka?
Because we can't cast it. We cost 6.
Oh.
We only have 4 mana.
Oh, we only have 4.
Alright, well, so pretty good luck. Should we... Let me change this guy. I think he just unloaded. And then we can just... Great. Alright, so I definitely like the... I just want to make sure we're on the no blue plan, because I think that's just better.
Yep.
Yep. I know... Pisses me off because both TNN and Treachery were like ultra high picks, you know, and there were like other very playable green cards, but I was like...
He's got to get away from that.
One does not simply... The thing is, that's the... Blue is never like... In blue-green, blue is always a double blue splash. Like upheaval, you know, opposition.
Yeah.
It's like the hardest splash, but also the most rewarding one.
Yep. Like, we had that one deck, which was pretty awesome.
Would it have
with
like
Treachery and we had
upheaval or something?
Yeah, we had both upheaval and opposition. You remember? And then we had
and Treachery.
Yeah.
And it was green. Yeah,
right, and we had what's that one elf? The level up elf.
Oh, the Jiraga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we went 1 and 2 with that one.
Okay, now let's see how we do on... Hey, library! That makes it awesome. Keeperoonie. And on the play, it's even... On the draw, it's even better. Okay, so we'll play library, and then what we'll do is we'll draw at the end of his turn, because if we drew now, he would...
Yep, you would, yep.
So ideally, we draw on the next turn. It's going to be... Oop, draw a card. Okay. A sword, you say? Don't mind if I do. Alright, so now we'll play a forest and an elf, and then set ourselves up for another library draw.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. It's almost making this deck look good. Okay, don't care about your guy.
Four.
Do you have some milk here? Isn't there some milk? I thought there was a thing of milk. No? Beginning of combat. Okay, ignore. And let's draw a card. And it already pays for itself. Okay, so what next?
I think you copped her and hit, right?
To the Choppa? Well, we can't. It has summoning sickness, but we could just play a Choppa.
Or we could play a sword and then a Choppa.
Or we could play sword, but then we don't get our sweet library draw. There will be time for swords. The other thing we could do is just natural order. So we could just play land, natural order away our dude, and get... The thing is, we can wait. I'd rather natural order like an Atarka and like wipe out his board or something like that. So let's just play the chopper, I think.
Okay. And
then that gives us... Actually, no, we could play the sword, huh? We could play forest, tap all these for the sword. Maybe the sword is better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's tap for the sword. And then... Oh, baby. Okay. Yeah, because it's sort of more immediately threatening, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to hit for 3.
Yeah, okay, hold on. You can play if you want. I got to find this. Or just wait. It's okay. I'll just get some. bust our artifact?
He played Fraley, so he's about to.
Yep. That's a reason to not play sword. But that's okay. We have...
If he does, we'll kill his Fraleys with our elf, right? So.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Although he could just create a 1/1 first and then bust our sword.
But if he
later.
does that, we will... Yeah, he's gonna do that. That's fine. That's fine. We can always natural order or kill, like you said. Plus, we're happy to trade 1 for 1 when we're drawing 2 cards a turn. Happy to do that. Okay. Unfortunately, I was gonna hit a natural order the Primus, but so let's see. What do we do?
Natural order the Atarka. So I think first, I mean,
Atarka, yeah.
I think
we attack Frailes.
Copter and Traverse. And
Yeah, yeah, agreed.
Well, that.
So let's attack. Let's attack him.
Although we don't have a card draw if we Copter and Traverse. Oh no, because Traverse will, yeah.
It's coming. It's coming. And Traverse just finds the land, puts in our hand, right?
Yeah, so that gives us 8 cards then, right?
Do we want to wait and maybe
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? No. Let's just let's just.
Wait, we want a green or something. You want a red, right? Or
well, I mean, you think about it. You have Nissa, so you might want a forest, right?
That is true.
Because then
we'll get lots of forest. Well,
okay.
But
you have a red in hand.
And this counts. That's actually we do. Yeah, that counts as a forest. Okay, you're right. Alright. Do you mind passing me the milk there? It's the child abuse screen. Okay. Keep the little coaster that was onto. Okay.
Search. Is he suspending search or cast? He's casting it.
Can't F4 because we want to make sure we land it in the turn.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame to lose the sword. Now, in retrospect, maybe the copter would have been a better play, but it's okay. It's all okay.
Yeah, now might be a great time to time walk.
Well, we can do to what? To library?
No, to natural order your Tarka. We'll kill his Draga.
Yeah. Agreed. So I'm not going to use a library now. I might as well wait. There we go. This time walk. That's okay. This time walk gives him extra mana. Let's see if he does something really bad. Ideally, he just plays tons of dudes that we can Tarka away. Right. Okay. Yes. It's okay. Shh.
Well, no, Atarka deals 5, right?
5 creatures only.
Right,
yeah.
but you already got 5 on board. So.
Good point.
Although he is kind of. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and he has 6 mana on board without his dudes. So, but we have. Yeah, I think we just kill his dudes here. Right, because they're about to get disgusting.
So we could play Nissa now and hit. I think Atarka seems pretty good, right?
I think
Atarka
so.
just sets him back a lot, and it's exactly 5.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have a counter, but if he has a counter, he has a counter. So I think what we want to do is first attack with the copter, crewing with the pilgrim. Oh, but if
well, do you want to filter though? But it's okay if you tap. Oh, then you can't play.
It's more than just.
Then you can't play.
But then we'll have 4, and it's okay. We'll still have so we can afford it.
1,
it's
2,
just
3,
that if
4.
he has like miscalc, I don't think miscalc is in the game. He could have the one that makes you pay 2 extra. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. I want the. I'm okay with not. We can actually always crew Atarka. So,
we could.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't think the extra 1 damage is worth it here.
Right.
Okay, great. So Atarka. So we want 3 and 2. Like that, right?
Right. That's right.
Okay, now we can actually crew this with Atarka.
Mm-hmm.
He is overcrewed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can still draw cards.
Yeah, and we'll
And
definitely
throw away
filter
our
our lands.
Yeah, exactly.
And we actually don't need red anymore because the only...
Right.
Oh.
Ah.
So discard.
Yeah, discard a mountain, right?
Okay. Here, I need you to take over here. This guy needs a ball. Just don't use any F keys. Just hit OK. You know.
Okay.
And just make sure at his end step to draw a card with the library.
Okay. So,
Wait, did we play a land? Yeah, hit OK. If we haven't played a land, play a land.
Are you sure for card draw?
Just try playing a land. No? Okay.
No, double click, right?
What?
Double click left to play land?
You've already played it, so just hit OK.
Okay.
And just hit OK on his stuff and end of turn draw a card.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Nissa. Okay,
So
we have our own Nissa.
It's our turn.
Oh.
Okay. Hit OK.
He's just gonna try and stomp us here?
Yeah, just hit OK. Okay, now wait, because there's unstop, make sure. Yeah, hit OK. OK, combat damage. Okay, now draw a card.
How do I do that? Right click or
click it.
right click?
Yep.
Draw a card.
Okay, so we're going to attack Nissa with our Atarka.
Yep.
And then we're going to see what we want to do with the other stuff.
What's he waiting for?
It's his turn to like respond.
Yeah, but what's he gonna do?
So,
One green.
4. We can definitely play our own Nissa.
Uh-huh.
In fact, one option might be to just play our own Nissa, attack Nissa with the forest, because she has exactly 4, and then attack him with Atarka.
Yeah, we could. Let's see.
Just make sure, right click on Nissa to make sure that she untaps the forest.
Right now, or when
just
we...
right click to read the card. So
Yeah,
+1 becomes a plus. It does not untap. Okay, so we can't actually play Nissa. We'd lose the library activation if we did that.
Right, which might be worth it.
Actually, hold on. So hit OK.
Okay.
So now we have a sword. Do we want to just equip sword? I think we actually want to equip sword and hit him. Do we want to do that? Let's see. What will that make him do? It'll make him discard a card. And it will untap of all of our lands. So if we play in a... So first let's just play a land. Let's go ahead and just play a forest.
Okay, double click. Or
yeah. Or just one click. Yeah,
okay.
Okay, so we have 5...
5, 6,
so we can
right?
play an equipped sword. The thing is the sword doesn't work unless we...
hit him, not
unless
Nissa.
we hit him, not Nissa.
Right.
So I do think we want to just kill... I think we can play sword next turn. I think we want to just kill Nissa. So...
Right, well, I think we should just get rid of... I think our library activation is fine.
It's good enough. Yeah, so I think we want to tap library and 4 other lands for Nissa.
Create
the untapped forest. Yeah,
That's right.
So let's do that.
Okay.
Let me just do it because we want to make sure we do the right forest.
Yep.
It says so newly controlled, so we're going to tap that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's pretty good, right? And now... Okay. All right, now I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, baby, you want some milk? I'm so sorry. Okay. So,
Okay.
let's see. Is it mono
He's
green?
Yeah, it looks like mono green, right?
So two of the swords are green. We keep those. I'm not sure about the other 2 swords. Let's take the other 2 swords out.
Okay, so
That'd be
let's
the
see.
War and Peace and the Light and Shadow.
Okay. War and Peace.
Yeah.
Light and Shadow.
Because the other ones are green. So I wonder if Nahiri is worth putting in here. That's an option. The other option would be like the Mirari's Wake or the Genesis Wave or something like that. Or there's also Survival of the Fittest or even Channel. I wouldn't mind adding Nahiri in here. I think.
Why is that?
Well, just because like there's not we have 2 slots, right? Like, isn't it the best card of our options?
Yeah, it's just red, white.
I agree, but I mean, I'm just thinking what else, right? And she's pretty impactful.
Yeah, I can see
Okay,
that.
let's add Nahiri, and then what else do we want to add? I wonder if we Channel might still just be good.
Put it in your hand.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I think survival we're kind of low enough on creatures. Could add like disenchant or something. We could still just add a sword. I mean, the swords aren't. We could also add.
We could just start Wake too.
Yeah, Wake's not. I'm okay with Wake.
I mean, you know,
Yeah,
it's kind of like
Wake.
it's kind of like our creatures are bigger than his creatures, right? We're both playing green.
Let's do that. All right, I think this guy's gonna scream if I don't feed him, so maybe you can pilot.
Sure.
So do we want to keep this? Ooh.
I think we got to mulligan this.
We got to mulligan this, unfortunately. We also have to mulligan that, so this may be a very short. Okay, well, we'll keep it.
Fauna
put that
Shaman.
on top, yeah, because we want to get rid of our Avenger and get something more.
So what do I do?
Put right click,
and
then
put on top. Tree speaker.
Oh, and, right click on the battlefield, just anywhere, and select no possible play yield all. That will be fewer clicks to. Okay, so now we'll just
play the Bayou.
Play Bayou and Traverse.
Yeah.
And let's
or
see.
probably a Plains, right?
Are there more? Let's see. So there's Atarka and Nahiri. Yeah, I think the.
Because I think we have two red
it's basically
sources.
the same, right? There's two red cards and two white cards, and one of them is Nahiri either way. So, whatever. You can pick the white card. I guess Dromoka's slightly more castable than Atarka, so. I don't have great hope for us in this game, regardless. So now we'll just play. I guess you can just play the Plains now and play the Fauna Shaman. And then we can discard our. Use its ability to discard the Avenger and find something. Thing is, what do we want to find?
Release.
Yeah, it's not great for us. Okay.
It's terrible. Right? Oh, we have a Nahiri.
All right, so let's just play a
forest.
Might as well just use it now. Actually, wait. Let's do it on her. Wait, hold on. Cancel. Let's do it so she can block. So let's do it at the end of his turn.
Okay. So okay.
Yeah. So that way it'll save us the damage of if he decides to attack.
Okay.
So don't attack.
Okay, we're not doing anything, right? Nope.
Yeah. Just make sure. And if he has some combat trip, we can do it after blocking. But it'll just save us like potentially 2 damage, which might be worth it. Okay. Hit OK on that. This is no bueno.
Release is getting big.
We kind of, hey, look at that. Memory jar. You just hit OK. Oh, great. Hit OK. I think we're dead. Hit OK. And okie dokie. So now he gets another turn. Hit OK. And is this his second turn now?
Yeah.
So
he didn't attack.
Okay, he's doing it now. All right.
So we don't want to do this now, right?
No, we want to wait.
So just okay.
Actually, yeah, we want to wait because that's actually something we can do with the jar. So it's we can. It's good that we waited because we're gonna have extra cards with the jar and we can.
Right. So hit okay.
Yeah, hit okay. So it lets us save one thing. So we can. So before the jar return effect happens, we'll use this to discard the pilgrim.
Okay. So he's gonna play and hit okay.
Yeah.
Garuk.
Wait. So
in response, right? Up here.
You can discard the pilgrim. Yeah. And then we'll find. Is there anything that can save us here? Tarka, birds is all pretty terrible. Yep. I guess Lotus Cobra is our, or Birds of Paradise maybe is our best. Yeah, birds because we might get a sword, and then it can like fly and help us. Yeah. Oh, it goes into our hand. It doesn't even go in the battlefield, so it's useless. Never mind. That was a terrible move. Okay, I think we're dead anyway, but that was still poor. Because it's just going to end up getting destroyed. Everything's going to be discarded, I think.
Okay, well, we can play
Alright, so we can play Mox and
nothing.
and Forest, and that's it. And then pass. And then lose.
Right.
We'll have to pay. Yeah. And did you play the Forest?
Yep.
Okay. Now you can just hit F6, and it'll skip through everything. Maybe less clicking. Are we just dead? Game like ultimate is frameless at this point. What does it do for ultimate? Draw a card for each creature you control. Yeah, that would be.
And then Frailties can be your command.
And just hit F6 again. Alright, 7. Any card we draw? No, we draw a land. So if you just can see.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's not
was,
mulligan twice this time.
that was pretty bad. Anything we want to do different? I mean, we actually kind of have similar decks.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that it's kind of. Is it weird? Maybe are we playing channel? We should be playing channel. If we have memory jar and all this stuff, maybe we should play channel instead of like the Nahiri. Maybe the Nahiri's kind of trying too much. Yeah, let's do that. We can always, if we get like a channel swords memory jar, that's actually pretty gross, right? Let's take a screen. I like having a screenshot of the deck so we know like what to, natural order for. I guess there's the idea of playing blue, but no, it's probably just bad. Okay, let's pay first.
I think you tried that.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
No, actually, hold on. It's not that bad. We can Mox, Traverse, and then play land, and then we'll have Lotus Cobra, and then we can at least like play Copter.
Okay. All right.
Should we do it?
Yeah. Yep.
Let's keep.
Yep. We're
It's
playing
still
first.
pretty
Yep.
risky, but. So definitely a forest here, I think.
Yeah, we're not being tricky here.
Let's do no pause. Alright, so if we draw a land, that's great. If not, we still have like Lotus Cobra and Copter. And the nice thing about the I think actually we lead with Copter because then we can filter into more lands, which is what we need.
Right.
Okay, so
What did he tap his forest for? Did he suspend something?
So I'm just gonna play the. Did he do a search for tomorrow? I think. Yeah, it's a search for tomorrow. Okay. So now next turn we play Cobra, and then we can attack and we can, like get into a land.
Right.
Or we could just draw land. So actually we play Cobra first, and then that will give us an extra land.
That's right.
We're gonna use it. Shinies, I guess. Sure. Green, just for fun. So it's crew. They hit okay. And maybe we can dump this Moran's Wake, depending on what we draw. So, yes, sir. Okay, a Wall of Roots.
That's good. That
Yeah,
solves
we could've
mana
had
problems.
Yeah,
and-
solves mana problems. Yeah, so let's discard. I think the. I mean, I like. Actually, the Wake isn't bad because we can get any color of mana.
That's
and
right.
then that
Woodfall
turns
Primus
on-
is not going to be cast right at this point.
I was actually going to say maybe Manglehorn isn't very good against him. We haven't seen any artifacts, and all of the with Wake. If we can draw Wake, then we can play all of these things.
I like Manglehorn though. I think you should discard Woodfall Primus. I don't think you're casting that, right?
Sure, we are, right? 8 mana. With Wake, we have 2, 4, 5, 6, and then 1. No. I'm gonna discard Manglehorn, and I will totally apologize if he plays some like equipment that we'll access. We have seen no actual artifacts from him yet.
Okay.
Just F6. Double play. Play everything. Okay. Nice. Okay. That's unfortunate because now we can't crew our copter anymore.
Not crew with wall of roots. No, you can't.
So.
Yeah.
I guess
Manglehorn.
Yeah, I don't know if that would have.
You could crew your copter.
It would have been able to. That's true. Yeah, you're right. So I think we play sword here.
No, you play roots here, right?
Play roots. That gives us 4 mana. Roots and Y roots. My thought is the sword. Then if we have like an elf or something, next turn we can equip sword on this.
Well, I'm thinking roots because next if you draw, you can play wake, right?
Only if it's a white mana source.
Yeah.
Which is pretty unlikely. But I guess. And it, I'm okay. I guess it's kind of the same either way. I'm okay with doing it. I definitely wish I had Manglehorn now instead of Primus. I agree.
Because that would kill the
It
group.
would have at least we could have killed the group. Yep. Yep. All is not lost yet. Okay, now things are lost because this is just gonna wreck all our stuff. Ugh. Everything's bad. I guess we can play this sword and it dies in 2 turns. Maybe we just wait. I think our best bet is like a one-time play and equip sword, right?
Yeah, perhaps.
Okay.
I mean,
But yeah, we're probably losing this. Just getting food and then doing a better draft.
he's your favorite draft every planeswalker possible.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I hate this group. I think he's like very weak and underpowered, and here he is like losing to it. Hey, he's got our deck, but our swords are better, huh? Okay, so this is a wake, so we have a chance.
Yeah,
because he's going to
attach him. Yeah, he's just gonna it's a Dramoka though. Or no.
We can't. Too expensive.
6, 1, 2.
We only have 5 mana, so our options are wake to get destroyed or so maybe we play the sword and equip. It forces him to destroy this, and then we have like 1 turn to wake. It's really weak, but what else do we have, right?
Yep. Yep, and there's your Woodfall Primus that's uncastable.
Yep. Wait, why is it not letting me? Yep, I agree. Had we... Yep. It would have been great because protection black-green, we would have attacked. Yep, you're right. You're right. You're right. Although wait, it actually would have been relevant to wait. There was this creature. Oh, he had this Cascade guy. This guy's actually an artifact. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So we could have destroyed something. Yep, that was totally a better play to keep that. Okay, and now we're really effed because we lose. I guess we can just scope now.
Yeah.
Is there any? Yeah, this is just bad. We can't even attack with our.
Nope.
Is this guy doing another dump for me here? No? Okay, that's good.
Can you just kill us, please? Like.
It's not even. Okay, sure. Block this thing, of course. I think. Yeah, this will kill us because it's going to deal as much damage as we have cards in hand, and we don't have many cards in hand. Sure. Okay.
Did he time walk too? Yep.
He time walked.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I think this is gonna kill us.
Yes, as well. I had a fun draft where I had this sword, and then I had Boros Charm. So Boros Charm gives something double strike, so then it would do as much damage as the cards in their hand twice.
Right.
Except what I needed to do was first Boros Charm and then equip the sword, because the sword gives protection from red and white, and Boros Charm is red and white. So I fucked up. I first equipped the sword, and I tried to cast Boros Charm, and it's like, fuck, protection. Can't do it.
Well, don't things fall off?
I can't target the creature.
Right.